Well, this is awkward. Just kicked my dog. Come here, Tink. Come here, Tink. Come on. He's like, no, you just kicked me. What the hell? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Look at me. Say hi, nobody. Say there's nobody there. They don't want to say hi, Tink. They don't want to say hi to you. No. There's nobody out there. All gross. Dang, there's nobody out there. See? Hi, everybody. He's just looking at me. Say, Mama. Say, hi, everybody. Say, I'm Whittle. This is Tank. He's 2 years old. He is Chihuahua Dachshund. And he's a handful. And he loves his licky mat, which is just like a little mat that I put peanut butter on. And luckily for me, he's not afraid of thunder. We just found out because there's a loud crack of thunder, and he did nothing. So, good for you, Tank. Proud of you. Anyway. Oh. Yeah. So. Oh, now he's stretching. Not much going on. You can probably see my fiance playing games in the background. He's playing old school EverQuest, but like EQ Live. Man, I had a rough day at work today. Let me tell you. So, part of my job is to run an eBay store. Fair, I got promoted because I've ran an eBay store for 3 years now of my own. So, I sell an item, and the guy starts messaging me, starts almost screaming at me, through text, obviously. Where's my item? Why isn't it here yet? I need you to overnight it. If you don't overnight it to me immediately, I'm going to report you to eBay. And I'm just like, whoa. So then the guy, he's like, well, here's my number. Here's my address. I need you to call me right now. If I don't hear from you in the next 5 minutes, I'm reporting you to eBay. So I'm like, you know what? Please try. Please try me. I reported him. I flipped the script. Uno, reverse card, eBay. One, you're not supposed to give out personal information to people through the eBay messaging, obviously. If you would read the terms of service, you would have known that. And B, don't threaten me. Come at me like a normal adult human being, please, okay? Because I was nothing but courteous and polite. I provided all tracking information. I even went on the website to make sure that it had been picked up and was going where it needed to go, and what day it was supposed to be there. So yeah, according to eBay, I won't hear from them about whether or not he gets banned or blocked, but you know what? I really don't care at this point because he's a fellow seller, and as a fellow seller, you should know better than that. And as anybody that has ever had a job in customer service, which is probably 75% of the people out there, they should know that people are just trying their best. I would understand if the item had come broken if the item had come not as described, okay, but the item came in perfect shape, and it was a monitor screen. So, usually a lot of times those will get damaged in shipping. This one didn't, because I packed it very, very well. And so he decided to, I don't know if he was trying to get something for nothing or what, but it was just, I don't know. But that's my little work rant for the day. Not giving out too much information, but yeah, that was my day. Having to flip a Uno reverse card on somebody on eBay. How was your day? Please let me know. We can just use this opportunity to rant. And I love selling on eBay. Don't get me wrong. The seller fees are perfectly reasonable. They have made a lot of changes, but I mean, they're well within their rights. They're not going through PayPal anymore. They're going directly through bank accounts. So they're cutting out the middleman of PayPal. I don't know why they chose to do that, but I don't make the decisions at PayPal. They do. But I mean, other than that, I've never had any complaints.
The chair just logged without us even trying to find a can.
And it wasn't anything that, couldn't have been fixed.
Yeah.
If you would have just not screamed at me for not overnight shipping, which I have never offered on any of my posts. It's too fucking expensive, for one thing. It's going from the Midwest all the way to the East Coast. And you want me to pay for overnight shipping. And, the first time he messaged me, it ended up way after the mail had already ran and been picked up. So even if I had overnight shipped it, it still wouldn't have been there overnight. So, I don't know. But not my monkey, not my circus. Yeah. Oh. Been doing keto for a week. I know. Keto. It's basically a cult at this point, the cult of low carb or zero carb. But I've been doing very well. I've been sticking to my macros. I have lost 12 pounds since I started. Sunday. Saturday we had Domino's. So it was my goodbye, I'll miss you, but don't come back cheat meal. And I've lost 12 pounds. I don't know how. It's water weight. I know that much. I know that the first however many pounds you lose on keto is always water weight, but I'm looking forward to when it's fat. Haven't been hungry. Not hungry at all. Usually I'm ravenous, especially right around now. I'm usually raiding the fridge or the pantry, but haven't been hungry. As long as I eat my fats, which is kind of scary, I know. Fat. Ugh. I stay full. I stay satiated. And today, we did have a little bit of a cheat meal, but we went to Taco Bell. You can see in the background, that's the Baja Blast that my fiance hasn't finished yet. But I haven't. I had a power bowl with no rice, no beans, extra meat, and a side of guac, and I stayed in my carbs. And we had Chipotle for lunch. I had a Chipotle keto salad, but I tweaked it and added guac. So, you just got to use your head. It's a little bit more work, but it's worth it in the end. You just got to pay attention to what you're eating and eat smart. Don't eat a lot of junk and bread and, empty calories, basically, is all it is. And I probably sound like I'm one of those keto clone people, but I've been getting a lot of recipes off Pinterest, and they're hit or miss. Whenever I cook with cream cheese and something savory, my fiance doesn't really like it too much, so I gotta stay away from the cream cheese recipes. Cream cheese is so good, though. It's so good. Should be illegal. How good it is.
No, I mean, without room,
but Yeah, like a lot of chicken, a lot of beef.
We have to make some money.
I haven't done too much pork. We tried a pork chop recipe. I don't think it really went over too well last week. I made it in the Instant Pot, and they were tough. Like I should have marinated them. Oh well, whatever. So probably won't be doing pork again. It's really not that cheap. We live in Iowa, but pork is still fucking expensive. Like, Jesus Christ. Beef, ridiculous. Price has gone up like 30 cents a pound since a month ago even. Like, what can you do? I'd like to try vegan keto, but I know it's like, why don't you just lock yourself in a torture chamber with Jigsaw? Because good luck. You'd be eating pea flour. And even pea flour, like, carbs. It's a starch. Okay, so I'll be eating cauliflower rice. And Impossible Burgers. I have yet to try an Impossible Burger. I really want to. I bet they're good. There's like really nobody here. Where's everybody? Oh, I need some more subscribers. That's okay. I like screaming into the void. It's fun. Who wants to scream into the void with me? Nobody? Okay. Don't all raise your hands at once. So I'm still trying to decide what I want to be when I grow up. It's really hard. Nobody ever told you, like, you have to pay to be what you want to be when you grow up? You have to pay for college. They don't tell you that. And they don't tell you how expensive it's going to be. They don't tell you how hard it is going to be to live away from home either. Like, come on. I miss my family so bad. When I moved like 3 hours away for college, and I miss my mom so bad. I called her every day. I ended up dropping out because all I wanted to do was party. I never wanted to go to class. Like, my anxiety was triggered so hard just walking in, because the college classrooms are exactly like they are on TV. Like, they have the seating that's on like the slope, and like, you're all staring down at the professor, and then the professor calls on you, and it's just anxiety inducing. Community college was a lot better for me. Community college went a lot better for me. The smaller classes, the classroom felt like it was a high school classroom. You know, the campus was a lot smaller. Everything was all in one space. It was cheaper. I don't know. I feel like people don't put enough stock into community college. So it's probably where I'm going to go. When I decide what I want to do, I'm going to go back to community college. Get an associate's. I want to do elementary education, but I'd like to specialize in special education. I was in special education all my life, from probably not kindergarten, because they didn't really offer special education in kindergarten. I'd say third grade was when they first started testing you for the program. They called it Talented and Gifted, the one I was in. Oh, those were the days. Yeah, Talented and Gifted. We go to chess tournaments. We went to this thing called the Academic Triathlon. There was a bunch of different events, and we all competed in teams. And my team came in third. I don't like to brag or anything, but my team came in third one time. We'd go to extra field trips. We did class outside of the classroom. We would all meet up. They choose like everybody from different classrooms, pull us all into one room, and we get to go learn outside of class. Usually they stuck us in the basement because they didn't know what to do with us. But when I was in third or fourth grade, they IQ tested me, and I was 135 IQ. But I've been out of school for like 10 years, so that's probably not the case anymore. I don't know if you can lose IQ points. And I've always been book smart, not common sense smart. So I think I would have rather had the common sense. Would have got me a lot further in life.
You disarmed it. You
So,
blow on the
yeah.
arms.
I started reading Total Money Makeover by Dave
You
Ramsey.
literally disarm
That's
it and
exciting.
break its arm. What?
Because, like millions of Americans out there, we are in debt, living paycheck to paycheck. But if I can get him on board, I'd like to start paying it off and paying it down and have some kind of an emergency savings. So, yeah. I might go back to DoorDashing. I DoorDashed a little bit in November, and then I just stopped. I think I had one bad order, and it kind of just threw my anxiety into a tailspin, and I just didn't want to do it anymore.
Well, let's make sure this look on. Click on
But it was good money. It was like $20 an hour, and you could pick and choose your orders, like what you wanted to take. It was so easy, especially if you got on a day where there was bonuses. They did like an extra $3 an order onto your base pay, just to incentivize you to DoorDash during those time frames. That money was pretty good. Yeah. Nobody really tipped bad. Like, I never had any bad experiences with tips, but like you could also partially see the tip that you were going to get, so it kind of helped you determine whether or not you were going to take that order. So if you got anything that was like $3 or under, there was no tip. But if you got something that was like $4.75, there was like a $1.75 tip or something, and that's if there was no promotions going on for the dashers. So yeah. One time, I think it was Christmas Eve. Yeah, it had to be Christmas Eve. We were trying to make up a little bit of extra money for Christmas, and we DoorDashed for this seafood restaurant nearby. Not Red Lobster. It's like a little mom and pop place, but we got the order and we drove. And the house was like really easy to find. A lot of times the houses will be really hard to find, or they won't have house numbers, or they'll be dark. And the house was easy to find. We pull up. That order wasn't that big. It was like two lobster meals, or like shrimp boils.
I think it's.
And we're pulling away, and I take a look because like they can choose to give you tips after they tip you. And I look down, and I'm like, that's weird. They paid me an extra $16 to deliver their food on Christmas Eve. Like, how awesome are you guys? Like, seriously. That was a good day. I got that extra $16 let me end my shift early because I had a specific goal in mind. I think I was trying to make like $50 that night, which isn't much if you're dashing, but I didn't really have long to dash, so because I was dashing after like a long day of Christmas shopping and stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. And it restored some of my faith in humanity.
Yeah, so next is Scarab. So
You see, I'm still screaming into the void. Obnoxious.
That's a book.
I'm like never obnoxious. This is crazy. But you know what? I'm here. I'm just gonna keep streaming. I guess I could go over to Twitch, but I can't get it to work right. I can't get it to work how I want it to. It's always depressing and sad. Also, I never know what to say to people. Like, what do I say? Like, I'm just sitting here. I'm making a sim. What do you want from me? How do I make this more entertaining? Just watch me put makeup on this person. I don't know. I am going to go get a haircut tomorrow. Can I like my own stream? I can't. Bummer. Also, I went on neopets.com the other day and found out that it is no longer operable. Well, I mean, it's slightly operable, but it's not 100% operable. So it's kind of sad. I even looked for hacks to try and get Flash to work, and nothing would work to get the games to go. So
I'll give a wood as long as
I miss it though. Neopets was my jam. I'd come home, play Neopets, do all my dailies, play all my games, and then I'd start my store, like hitting up the shop wizard and pricing things out. Like, I gotta tell you, Neopets is the reason why I think I am, well, not so good at eBay. That sounds kind of pretentious, but the reason why that I understand how eBay works. Like Neopets, that's my first foray into entrepreneurship. It was great. Like, use a shop wizard, price up your items, mark them down a little bit from the lowest price on shop wizard, and then, make the sale. It's great. But now, RIP Flash. I can't get it to work in Opera. I can't get it to work with like random browser extensions that I found online. I barely just now got my Sims 2 to work, and that's because I watched the tutorial. Shout out to Cozy Pixels. She's the realist. But even then, it crashed and I was playing before I could save. But I was playing for a good 2 hours, so I consider that a win. It was just my fault for not saving. Oh. I really should have saved. Now I gotta go back and do everything all over again. That's okay. She got fired from her job, so it wasn't a good save. My hair keeps itching my face. I'm so sorry I keep touching my face, but it is like bothering the hell out of me. Oh yeah. It's my Amazon special cat tree, $70. The cats have already broken the top little doodad up there with their fat butts jumping on it. Well, actually, just one fat butt. My male cat is the only cat that will go up there because my female cat is like there's like a hierarchy. The male cat's up here, the female cat's down here. Even though she's older, she likes to stick to the floor. Like, who said it? It was like Jackson Galaxy. That was it. My cat from Hell guy. He's like, well, some cats like to be up high, and then there's some cats that just like to be low, and yeah, I can definitely see that in my cats. Except for when she screams for food, like 24/7. She has lost weight since I stopped free feeding her, though. The vet was like, okay, you have to stop free feeding her. I'm like, tell that to her. Like, you don't have to live with her. You don't have to hear her scream every time you walk into the kitchen like we're murdering her. And then the boy cat, oh my god. He will bite her neck and ride her around like a horse. Like, it'd almost be funny if he wasn't hurting her. And then the dog gets going. He starts barking at the cats that are fighting because he thinks it's a fight to the death. Oh, they left. Okay. Bye. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry, I'm just rambling at this point. I really don't have much to talk about. But my husband's playing games and I have nobody to talk to except for the animals. So I figured I'd come on here and test out my mic. Excuse me. I wish there was a way that I could screen capture and like everybody could see my game. Because I'm sure there is. I'm just too dumb to figure it out.
He was stunned.
Excuse me. I start coughing and the dog comes to see what's wrong. I'm like, okay, thank you. But I never taught you how to dial 911, so what can you do? I mean, you could jump on my chest and try to do the Heimlich, but you're like 15 pounds. I don't think it's going to end well for either one of us. Oh, Christ, Jesus, sorry. Oh, fun times. Now my face is all red. Cool beans. All right. Hey, what's up? He's still jumping on me. Come on. Yeah, that's what I thought. He doesn't want in my lap. He just wants to. Come on. He just wants to squeak his squeaky toy. I was gonna take it for a walk, but it's raining outside. It's like pouring down rain. And I never bought him a life jacket, so. Yeah, I'm sorry, Tank. His name is Tank. Tank the Chewini. Come on. Come on. Come on.
You know how to mark
All right. Make up your mind. I can't make it up for you. I checked out a book on dog training from the library, and it's the damnedest thing. They're like first chapter, take a personality quiz, determine your dog's training style. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll try it. I'll try anything once. I took this quiz for my dog. I apparently don't know my dog half as well as I thought I did, but I knew him well enough to know that apparently his personality is prey fight, which means he enjoys chasing prey and attacking things, and fight, where he is very territorial and he likes to guard. Let me tell you, when I read that apparently these two personality types don't make for an easy dog to train. So I look at my fiance, I'm like, what's the return policy on a dog you got for free? Because this little, sorry, Grandpa, this little fucker will not listen to a word I tell him. He knows sit. He knows prey hands, where he sits on his ass with his little paws up and begs. And we make him do that before we give him anything. But that's it. I've been trying to teach him lay down for the past 3 weeks, almost a month now. Still hasn't gotten it. I mean, I've taken all the time that I can with him. He just doesn't. He doesn't want to do it. I say lay down. I offer him a treat. He does prey hands instead. He thinks prey hands is the only way that he's going to get treats. Nothing else. So lay down is not an option. Oh yeah, there he is. Little fat sausage wiener. Little fat sausage wiener.
Oh.
He's hiding. He knows I'm talking about him. But he gets an attitude. And then he starts putting his mouth on people. And I'm like, oh no, that's gotta stop. The damn dog gets melatonin at night. Like he were a kid. I gotta say it helps though. He doesn't get up in the middle of the night. He doesn't bark at the cats. He doesn't bark at little noises. He sleeps through the night. So I gotta say that was probably the best thing that I ever found at the pet store, was that melatonin. But yeah, also I found out dachshunds, most notably the smooth-haired dachshunds, are the hardest ones to train. And also, if you neuter them, they become more human aggressive to strangers. So you snip their balls. They're supposed to not be aggressive anymore. They're supposed to stop pumping things. You snip his balls, it ramps up. Yep, that one. That one right there. See him? Yes. You put that face on a wanted poster. He's torn up the carpet in my apartment. So RIP security deposit. I can't with him. I love him to pieces though. I wouldn't trade him for the world. He's my baby. He's just naughty. I won't say he's untrainable, but he's pretty rough to train. What, Tank? What? He's got an antler. What? Oh, here he comes. Hang on. my fiance. He's being a dick. That's all right. He got off his game, so he's probably going to either go to the restroom or get a drink. But yeah, just chilling out. A lazy Thursday night. Sometimes I'll play Twitch. I'll play Twitch on Sims 4. You know, like you do. I have a few Sims videos on my channel, but I don't know if I want to keep doing it or not. It's so hard to cut them down and edit. It's not that I'm lazy. It's just that I have no video editing skills, and also no money to buy any good software. And the free software that I've tried so far hasn't really impressed me much. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do vlogs. But my life isn't that interesting. So if I do vlogs, it's like, okay, well. Stinky. I'm not even listening to music. What am I doing? I had a bang today. I think that's my problem. I had a bang. And that is 300 milligrams of caffeine. And I also had a Pepsi. So it's like another 98. It was Diet Pepsi, though. Which I know is bad for your keto, but I really like caffeine. It's hard to quit. Like, you can take caffeine pills, but it's not the same for me. Like, the caffeine pills do jack. Maybe it's a placebo effect. I started getting the keto breath the other day. And I have strips that you can tinkle on and test your keto levels, I guess. I'm really bad at this. I haven't done that yet, though. I need to, just to make sure that I'm doing what I need to be doing and not like overeating carbs or something. I haven't had like a piece of bread in like a week and a half. No, almost 2 weeks. No. Hang on, I gotta do some really hard math. Shoot. Nah, it was Sunday, so not even a week. I had Domino's. It feels like it's been a lot longer, let me tell you. Thank you for adding your 2 cents in. He's sitting like a human in the chair behind me. What are you doing? Don't. He keeps squeaking that. Wow, I cannot believe I've been on here for 35 minutes. Holy cow. There's people that get on here and do it like for 8 hours at a time, and they're not even doing anything. I'm like, how are you on here so long? Like, what are you doing? What is your life? I just put that up there to troll you. There's like 2 pieces left. That's what you get. Eat some pork rinds. They're really good. They're barbecue and they kind of taste sweet. I put that the rest of that nacho stuff on them the other day and had keto nachos. It was really good. We could probably do that as a snack. Oh no, it's dark in here. The glare on my glasses. Tank, you look like a shadow creature. Surprised the cats haven't come out. I think they're tired from chasing each other around all day. I don't know, but when we came home from work, they were on something. Jax was just ridiculous. I think he was trying to murder his sister or something. I'm not getting in between that two. You need to sort out your own selves. Y'all are 9 and 13.
You guys train yourself?
I ain't got time for that. I'm sitting there trying to. Well, I didn't have to make dinner. Oops, sorry. I didn't have to make dinner today, but like usually I'm trying to make dinner, do dishes, pick up the house a little bit, and they're over there fighting. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, you can't put cats in timeout because they won't stay.
Okay.
I don't know. All my talk keeps coming back to my cats, but and my dumb little dog. That's
Yeah,
my life
the-
right now,
the
though.
entire building behind us full of rum pumps.
And keto. And Sims.
Could be dangerous.
And my job. You make faces in the camera. No, just joking. Yeah, it's still fucking raining. Okay, I know I said that I wanted it to rain earlier, but now it's just getting excessive. Okay, show of hands who's excited for Windows 11. Not me. I am not excited for Windows 11. It's gonna bork so many things. Like, you have no idea. Like, it sounds cool in theory. Like, they're coming for Max Wig, but y'all, you don't even know. It's gonna work so much. Every time they roll out something new, like the last update they did for 21H2, y'all, quit playing with me. Fix your code. He turned off that light, and my energy level went, ooh. Oh, thinking about joining the gym after my keto goes, like, steadies itself. Just so I can start building muscle and toning a little bit. That'll be fun. I haven't been to the gym in so long. Like, we used to be members of Planet Fitness, but then our apartment complex got a contract with another gym in the area, and basically we pay the application fee, and then if we go 13 times a month, which is easy if you're not lazy like me, they take the price of the gym out of your rent. So it's kind of like you're getting it for free. I don't know how it's gonna work. I kind of just want to go back to Planet Fitness. It was so much easier, and I know what all the fees are. Except I noticed I went on their website and they have the $10 still, but the $10 is a year commitment. Yeah, like, what happened? A pandemic happened. Obviously, the panini happened. But like, the no commitment plan is now $15 a month, and the black card plan, which gives you the full access to everything in the gym, it's still 20 something dollars a month. But there's no commitment on that one, and you can bring a friend. So I might sign up for that one and then take Doodle Bob as my friend every time I go, so I'm not having to pay $30 a month to not be committed to a gym. Life hacks with Jessica. But yeah, I do want to go back to the gym. I miss it. I do miss having that stability and like the schedule routine. That's it. What are words? I like having that routine. I would come home from work. We would eat dinner, watch one of our shows with dinner. Then I would put the dishes away. We'd relax for about an hour or so, and then we would go to the gym. And then we'd go to the gym for like an hour or so, get in our gym time, and then we'd come home, shower, go to bed, rinse, repeat. And I always slept so much better after, the gym. I just gotta find it in my budget. we've had a couple of like medical things happen recently that cost money. Even with health insurance, it's still ridiculous.
Primary.
C'est la vie. Growing up, I thought I would be using French a lot more than I do. And I went full IB French in high school. I took 7 years of French. Never use it. Can't remember half of it.
This bug right here responds soon. The one right I'm looking at. And we'll be able to
Yeah,
coordinate.
buddy.
Never know.
Let's see, what can I say in French? Bonjour, je m'appelle Jessica. J'habite Iowa. J'ai 32 ans.
Oh, the bug spot?
Je suis
Right
enfant.
here on the slide?
Je suis une grande femme. J'aime jouer le jeu d'ordinateur. Lightning! Sorry, I'm a complete weather nerd. Living in the Midwest, you almost have to be. So, every time I see weather, I get super excited. If you can't tell, I have a minute-long video on my channel of a thunderstorm that was developing over my work, and it looked like there was rotation. So I got excited. Sue me. I haven't seen it. I've lived in Kansas, Missouri, and Iowa all my life. Like, dude, I don't think my mic is gonna pick that up, but that was really loud. Anyway, en français?
Selling to a vendor and training for training.
I miss my French teacher. High school was such a rocking time for me. I don't know. Maintenant, c'est trop mal. C'est tout mal.
Yeah. Is it getting better?
Maybe I'll just move to Canada. They use French up there.
Right.
Oh, you guys, there's nobody here. Nobody's saying anything.
What do you mean?
I'm using all my spoons for this, you guys. I don't have that many spoons to begin with. I have to answer phones for a living. It takes up a lot of spoons. Is that my kitty? My kitty's here. Come on. And my bad boy kitty. Bad boy kitty. Oh, you can't even see him. He's moving the mic though. Oh, there he is. Is this bad boy kitty? His name is Jax. You can see his butt. Say hi, bad boy kitty. Say hello. You can't stay up here though. You can't. You're too big. Yeah, you're too big, bad boy kitty. He's a gray striped tabby, and he's got socks and a white apron. He's brown, I guess. The vet said he's brown, but he looks more gray.
Some people make the neck look cool.
Nobody can see your pretty face. Say hi, I'm a bad boy all the time. I beat people up. Oh, he hates other people. If it's not me, oh no. No. Not having it. Alright, sorry, Jax. I'll pet you later. Il est beau. Il est très beau. Il est un très... Wait, no. Il est un chat beau. Because I think the beauty age... I'm trying to remember the rules of French. Like, what order do the adjectives follow the noun? This is what I have devolved into. Content. I'm just kidding. I probably won't be on here much longer just because I'm running out of things to say and I really have to pee. But you needed to know that? Probably not. Also, thanks to the panini, I haven't been able to babysit like I used to babysit. I was like practically an au pair for my boss, and I miss that. Like, oh my god, I miss it so much. Like, these three little boys were the best things that ever happened to me. Like, they were great. They were so smart. They were so cute. They were so funny. They were so well behaved. And I have not been able to babysit for them in over a year. And that is really heartbreaking. But my boss said that I might get too soon because they are trying to get tickets to go see Boys to Men at the Iowa State Fair. So I'm crossing my fingers that they get these tickets so that I can watch their babies. I love kids. So yeah, I probably will do elementary education for my major. Party hardy. I'm trying to get to an hour. See if I can fill out an hour. I'm gonna feel bad if I just like dead air. Also, I like to go back to the Dave Ramsey thing I was talking about earlier. Like I've been going to the library a lot more, and it's nice. Libraries are a great resource. Not to sound like cheesy or whatever, but they really are. Like there's so many like self help books that you can check out and you don't have to buy, and I mean, self help books are kind of corny and they don't always work, but like there's some out there that are good, and I mean you don't always have to follow their advice, but if they motivate you to get going in the right direction, then how is that a bad thing? Like I'm not saying like go check out everything Tim Robbins has ever written, but more like like if you're trying to get out of debt. Okay. Okay, so the storm is affecting the cat a little more than usual, and he's knocking stuff over. But like, if you're in debt and you need that extra push and you need some ideas of like how to get where you need to go, like you don't have to like always 100% agree with everything they say, but you can tailor it to your needs, and if it helps, then who's it hurting? Like nobody. Like it might be hurting the credit card companies because you're paying the minimums for a minute. So I don't know. That's my hot take. Go to the library, see what they got. They got DVDs even, like Netflix who, like Redbox who. And library lets you check out DVDs for like 2 weeks. No late fees. Come on. And they usually try to keep up with the current titles if you have a good library in your neighborhood, or even hell, like go to the library the next town over if you have to. Come on. I'm really drooling out the side of my mouth. But yeah, so I picked up a bunch of like personal finance books. I found the book written by the guy that created You Need a Budget. I found his book and I found Dave Ramsey's book, so I think I'm gonna merge those two programs to make my own special program. And then I'm gonna follow that, or try to, the best of my abilities. And a lot of what they say is common sense, so take it with a grain of salt. And I also picked up some books on dog training for Tank, but like I said, it's not really working out too well. And I'm also picked up books on cleaning and organizing the house. So I want to declutter. I have way too much crap. Just so much shit that I don't use. Like this 3-tier drawer thing, the Walmart special. It's full of DVDs and Blu-rays that I never watch because I have like 8 different streaming services. So, like, probably the only ones I really want to keep are going to be my Dragon Ball collection and my Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. And my Dragon Ball movies. Not just the season, but yeah. Oh. I also have to downsize my pop collection. I collect pops. I collected pops since like 2014. I have almost all of the Dragon Ball Z ones. There's a few of the really rare ones that I'm missing, like Arlen Armor Vegeta from the San Diego Comic Con. But there's a few that I have that are kind of rare, so I'm proud of it. But then I have like just random dumb ones that I collect, like Monsieur Ranger. I don't need him anymore. I mean, I had like the biggest crush on Jason when I was growing up. Like, who didn't? Jason was, well, I guess this Tommy stands, but I don't need it anymore. Like, it doesn't spark joy anymore. So, sorry, Jason. You're gonna get sold to the Game and Hobby store here pretty soon if you don't go up on eBay. So, yeah. The shame of it all is like the Game and Hobby store only gives you like a fraction of what it's worth unless you want store credit. And the Game and Hobby store that we sell to, like my husband never plays Magic at, so he doesn't really need the store credit there. I guess you can buy cards there, but I'm like, excuse me, I did it again. Gosh, I should have had a cup of water. And this hair keeps hitting my face. Fuck off. But if anybody's watching, drop a topic in the chat and I will talk about it with you. Like, it could be anything except for probably politics or religion. Those are a no-no. They're too controversial. I don't feel like getting in fights online. If anybody has a rant they want to get off their chest, like, I am open. I'm a good listener. For the next 6 minutes, open mic. Look at this hair. This is the hair that's bothering me. I'm gonna great clips tomorrow. Maybe I'll get bangs. Somebody talk me out of getting bangs. Sorry, my eyeball. Oh my gosh. Well, you know, it wasn't a complete failure. I did film another Sims video to post. Probably not really gonna edit it just because it's a pain in the ass. I tell you, it is a pain in the ass. Like, I have actually seriously, legitimately given thought to purchase, a subscription to Skillshare just to see if they have a good video editing class that I can take. Because, like, $10 a month is a lot cheaper than going, to, like, Full Sail. So, this is a gaming chair. It's just more comfortable with this blanket on it. See? It's a off-brand DX Racer. Little secret, we have another off-brand gaming chair on our balcony, which is just beyond that door, as well as another computer chair, like a Rolly computer chair that is not a gaming chair. It's just a normal computer chair. So I call my balcony the chair graveyard because that's where chairs go to die. Like, we cannot, for the life of us, find chairs that are comfortable for my fiance, so we just buy new chairs, and they go out there because there's a room in here. They go out there and they get rained on and snowed on. He said that he wanted to fling them over the balcony and at night when no one was watching, and I'm like, there's always people walking out there. That's not a good idea. And he's like, but no one will know. And I'm like, oh, they'll know.
I was gonna tell the player.
They'll know. Don't do it. Stop.
got me healed. I was gonna say, I'll just tap on a look.
In case anybody was wondering, and I know they probably weren't, but my
Just got something.
profile pic is my female cat. She's a American medium hair tortoiseshell, and she's a sweetheart, except when she's hungry and she's evil. I need some music. I need some background music. Maybe that's why it's like it seems so boring. Like I'm just a little bit ridiculous. It's hard to look in the camera. I'm so sorry. Like I've just been looking down at my keyboard or like at my mic or at the screen. I need to learn where to train my eyes. Like okay, sorry. Sorry, that was awkward and weird. Please don't hate me. I like it here. I like talking. Even though there's nobody to talk to. Nobody wants to respond. That's okay. There's like probably a million like live streamers out there right now, all doing their thing. So I looked on Amazon Prime Day and I didn't see a single hot tub. Just kidding. Just kidding. No hot tubs. No, that's just icky. I mean, get your coin, but like not on the front page. Please. Like 13-year-olds go on there to watch Fortnite replays. So please.
You saw what happened.
You know, like I get it. Like stay in just chatting, but don't go on the front page, please. Please. Like if they want to see you bad enough, they will find you on there. Just maybe. I don't know. I don't have a horse in that race, so I'm not pulling my titties out. No. Well, it's not bad. It's just not my cup of tea. I'm too shy. Ed was like, start an OnlyFans.
What's up?
Buy me a car with your OnlyFans money. But I'm like, nobody's going to want to see that. So, no. Awkward. Anyway. Well, I've talked everyone's ear off for an hour. So, I'm probably going to go ahead and get off here. I might come back tomorrow, but probably won't. Oh, look, rain to stop. Excellent. Thank you, Windows 10.1. It was good talking to everybody. It was good just chilling, hanging out, and saying what's on my mind, even if nobody wanted to respond. That's okay. I get it. I totally get it. I'm a noob in this platform. Like, if I wanted to just talk and have an audience, I would have gone on Twitch. But how can I compete? I can't because I'm not going to pull my titties out. I mean, more power to them, but it's just not my cup of tea. But anyways, on a tangent. Thank you for watching. Come back if you want to see more. If not, I totally understand. I'm a lot to handle. But practice makes perfect, and I feel like I'm getting better from where I was. So thank you for popping in and seeing what I'm all about. Later, guys.